America was under attack by the Democrats. Free speech, freedom of association, pro-life were under attack by the Democrats. Our economic system with inflation and prices going through the roof, the open borders, the fentanyl, the illegal aliens, the terrorists, the criminals, murderers, rapists. The country was under attack. America was under attack. It was not a battle of class warfare. Can we get it through our heads? Now, even on this pardon issue, not to beat a dead horse, or an imbecilic president, pardons. John Stewart's real name is Leibowitz. He's a coward. Changed his name to John Stewart because he wanted to be accepted. He's cutting edge, don't you know? He's a comic genius with his 10 comedy writers. You remember when they went on strike and they had to basically run reruns? Really? And he's there. He's a little shrimp. He's a little tough guy. Very tough, tough. But he's a radical kook. And he wants you to think, really, he's sort of critical of both parties. You see Bill Maher doing more of this. You see, actually, Joe Rogan doing more of this. He was a liberal Democrat. He backed Bernie. So you see everybody kind of doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I do that. But they're doing a little of this, a little of that. But Stewart's among the worst of them, quite frankly, because he's still trashing Donald Trump. What mandate? There's no mandate. That sort of stuff. Maybe between his ears there's no mandate. But there is a mandate. When we win elections, there's never a mandate. When they steal elections, there's a mandate. It's the funniest thing, So here he is, and I'm playing this because he's actually right about this. Let's check it out. Go.
The problem is the rest of the Democrats made Biden's pledge to not pardon Hunter the foundation of their defense of America, this grand experiment.
One political party remains committed to the rule of law, and the other doesn't. It's that simple.
Hunter Biden's not above the law. No one is above the law. Democrats stand for the rule of law.
We accept the outcome because that's how the rule of law works.
Because the justice system that convicted his only surviving son is the same justice system he's vowed to protect. And if that doesn't tell you who Joe Biden is, I don't really know what does.
I think I know what does. And now look at the dance Democrats have to do.
Be honest, the only reason why they went after Hunter the way they did, and I've talked to many federal prosecutors about this, is because he's the president's son.
People have to remember the president has lost 2 children already, and he does not need to lose another one to more political witch hunts.
The, crowing from Republicans, but we're talking about, Donald Trump is a convicted felon who literally pardoned his daughter's father-in-law and just made him ambassador to France.
So for anyone that wants to clutch their pearls now because he decided that he was going to pardon his son, I would say take a look in the mirror.
Look how confident and eloquent our Democratic representatives were back when they thought they had the moral high ground on this issue.
I've not heard a single Democrat anywhere in the country cry fraud, cry fixed, cry rigged, cry kangaroo court. You don't hear a single peep out of any Democrat saying that why we believe in the rule of law.
And now look at what even he, one of the most verbally dexterous attorneys we have on Capitol Hill, has been reduced to.
Do you think President Biden should pardon Hunter Biden?
So there are lots of claims of political prosecution and political
And was Hunter politically prosecuted?
I mean, obviously that's a judicial point, and you've got to look at what the evidence is, and I don't know enough
so
about
should the president pardon him?
I mean, again, that is a unilateral executive power, power that...
and should he use it?
Well, the power exists for the president to show mercy for people.
I mean, we have an executive, and we have a judicial, and then a legislative, and then smoke bomb!
It only took like 7 comedy writers to give him that. It's unbelievable. But of course it's true, but we know it's true. It's funny, but in many ways it's not. Look, the Democrat Party hates America. I'm not saying Democrat rank and file members hate America. They certainly don't. But the Democrat Party apparatchiks, the politicians, the mouthpieces, the surrogates, they do, for the vast majority of them. You know, I hear Republicans, conservatives, MAGA, constitutionalists, populists, and so forth and so on. I hear them even on some of our favorite networks talk about this election was about the middle class, the working people versus the elites. When did it become cool to talk like a Marxist? What exactly is the middle class? What's a working person? If I make $5 million a year and I'm working 80 hours a week, am I a working person? I'm just curious. And what's the middle class? I wrote about this in Liberty and Terms. The middle class, a single woman, a lawyer, advanced degree, no children, no husband, who lives in an expensive apartment in Manhattan. Maybe she's paid $250,000 a year. Or a farmer that has 1,000 acres in Nebraska, 5 kids and a wife, and makes $500,000 a year. Are they both in the same class? I mean, that farmer that makes more than the single woman is spending more money than she is for his family and survival. So what is this middle class stuff? It's what Marx created. It's what our government creates to create a tax code. This election was not about classes. One party hates America, one party does not. This election was about saving America. It was about Americanism. That's what it was about. We talked about this. We need to save the republic. I also said it was the ruling class versus the people. Same thing. The ruling class, made up of rich people, made up of professors who don't earn a hell of a lot, it's made up of bureaucrats, made up of federal, whatever it is. The ruling class is the ruling class. It's not based on income. We the people are we the people. That's not based on income. We each get a vote. Some two sometimes, but you get the point. So it is amazing to me to watch in the course of the last 2 to 3 weeks, our people using Marxist language, the working people, the middle class, the working people, the middle class. It's America. America was under attack by the Democrats. Parental rights were under attack by the Democrats. Free speech, freedom of association, pro-life were under attack by the Democrats. Our economic system with inflation and prices going through the roof, no matter who you are or where you're from or how much you earn, was under attack. The right to pick whatever kind of automobile or lawnmower you wanted was under attack. Your ability to have access to a certain type of products or fuel was under attack. Whatever quote-unquote class the government put you in or the media spokespeople put you in, the country was under attack. The open borders, the fentanyl, the illegal aliens, the terrorists, the criminals, murderers, rapists. The country was under attack. America was under attack. It was not a battle of class warfare. Can we get it through our heads?
For all this and much more, sign up for Levin TV.